It's never too late to improve your health with exercise. Challenge yourself to get moving in the morning. Hi, I'm Susan Tuttle. I'd like to encourage you to tune in to Channel 6 each weekday mornings at 7:55. 30 minutes of daily exercise will add years to your life. What are you waiting for? Come join me.
Welcome back. Well, you just saw a clip from a promo of Susan Tuttle Fitness, and I know you guys know her because you've been asking about her videos, and she's on Monday through Friday at 7:55 in the morning for fitness, and I have her right here with us today. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you could come out here and sit with us and tell us all about fitness in the new year. So that's kind of what we're going to do today.
Well, thank you, because there's a lot of people making New Year's resolutions, and we really want to motivate them to have a healthier lifestyle.
Right. So now, obviously, you have the shows, and then you teach as well. Some benefits of exercise, and one thing in particular I think we should touch on is balance, because we've been talking a lot about balance over the course of the last couple of weeks, where there's been a lot more movement towards people doing exercises for balance. So, for instance, give me some of the top 5 things as to why we do have exercise.
5 things. Okay. Well, the 5 things that fitness does, exercise in particular, you have to realize that as we age, if you become like when you're about in your 60s, okay, well, your muscle tone starts to diminish, and you have to actually lift more weights and work a little bit longer with weights than a younger adult. And you don't realize that. You have to continue. You have to maintain an exercise routine of like 30 minutes a day, almost every day, do some sort of fitness.
Okay.
And then with a healthy lifestyle, healthy eating habits, eating some healthy foods, those healthy fats and cutting down on that sugar, then you will find improvements in your cardiovascular disease. We've had people that have actually communicated to me that after the classes that they're finding that their bone marrow loss has improved. That it's not, it just stopped, and then they've been able to reverse certain conditions. And it's amazing to watch the improvements that people come back to me. They're not falling. They're having more stability. They're able to don't without the fear of falling. Mm-hmm. And and I have a theory. Okay, so it's like this dentist that I used to know. He told me, he said, if you don't want to floss, fine, but just floss the teeth you want to keep. So I tell people, hey, just work the muscles that you want to keep. Because as you age, you're going to lose those. You're going to lose your ability to be able to sit up and get out of the chair and stand. Mm-hmm. You're going to lose the core strength. Well, you're going to be wobbly. And just doing the walking exercises, you could fall. Right. You have to stay strong. And all those benefits is so that you become independent. Mm-hmm. And you can maintain your independence, which is huge.
Right. Now, for instance, when you talk about working the different types of muscles, do you have people that sometimes say, oh gosh, it's just so hard to do it for the 30 minutes. But would it get easier for them if they kept doing it?
Well, yes, you actually feel better about it. You feel those little endorphins get reversed. Endorphins get increased when you're exercising and you're getting your heart rate up. And then you do have a specific routine that you do. If you do 30 minutes every day of some sort of exercise, yes, everything you would see improvements. But one of the big things is that you're letting go of some stress and anxiety. Mm-hmm. It actually improves your mental activity. And so all of a sudden you're sharper and your mind is focused because you're trying to watch, even if you're just watching a video of me, you're focused. You're focused for one moment on the present and working on your body. And that's also an improvement.
Now, most of the videos that I've seen really do involve the chair exercises, and you have balls and weights and also the band. So what are you trying to accomplish in each one of your classes? Like, what do you want them to get out of it?
Well, the largest thing is to the repetitions of the weights. So we use light weights. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, that is a fallacy that you need to have these huge, heavy weights to be completely buff. And the older you get, you're working at muscle tone. And so you want to do higher repetitions. So we do the higher repetitions of lower weights. And I also found that the things that I teach in my chair exercises without it being emphasized is balance. It's the strength of the core. It's to sit up so that you're elongating and you're working your abs, you're pulling them in, you're working this core strength, and that will help you with your posture and help elevate you. And then when you have a better posture, your back becomes stronger. I mean, you might not know this, but I suffered from low back pain. I had a car accident so many years ago, and I thought I would never be able to teach classes. I really was in pain. And then I started to build and develop my back muscles, which all of a sudden helped my posture, and it helped my core strength, and I do not have back pain. And I'm out on the pickleball courts now.
Right.
So I'm out playing and running around and doing all kinds of activity I never thought I could do. I thought I would be suffering for the rest of my life because I exercised, even in the chair, working that core.
Okay, yeah, I have heard that when you have a tighter core, you don't have as many back problems.
Correct.
So good point. So you are a pickleballer. You love to play pickleball.
Yes.
You know, we have pickleball courts here, and we have pickleball clubs, and they really like it. What do you love about it?
Oh, wow. It gets your heart rate up. And then I tend to, naturally have a little weight loss. I mean, I eat a healthy diet and I exercise, but the cardiovascular you get from pickleball, it's really nice. That helps in that area. And it keeps me feeling youthful.
Right.
And fun. And it's just, but you know what, if I couldn't do that and I had to be in a chair, I would still never be sedentary.
Right.
Because you stay in a chair and you're sedentary, and I'll tell you, you start to decline physically. You decline mentally. You decline. I mean, they even said tests that some dementia cases are because you're more sedentary.
Right.
So just to stay active, I would find something else to do, even if I had to remain seated in a chair and not play pickleball.
Okay, good. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other videos that you have. Now, like I said, we've seen mostly the chair ones. What are some of the other ones you do?
I have some dancing videos that are a lot of fun, and I have some other cardio ones that it mimics a low impact aerobic class.
Okay.
And you could do in your home. And there's a guy that is on the floor doing exercises where we remain standing.
Okay.
To be honest with you, we remain seated and we work our abs. And my abs are amazing. And I sit in the chair and just push on a ball, or I just pull my abdomen. And you don't need to go on the floor if you're not comfortable on the floor.
Okay.
And the other one I do is dancing. It's very similar to a Zumba class. And I heard you have some Zumba classes.
We have some Zumba. We have some Zumba
My
people.
favorite.
Oh, well, good. So maybe we'll be able to put those on Channel 6 as well, so that way people can have some time.
I have a group of girls that come to my Zumba class that were in grief counseling. And the whole group comes because it raises the endorphins, and for one moment, they could just be happy and feel like women again.
Right.
So it helps in a lot of areas.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds awesome. Okay, so if anybody wants to see your show, it's at 7:55 in the morning on Channel 6. And then one last thing, you're going to be going off to a tournament this weekend. This is why you're here. So good luck to you in your tournament.
Yes, also probably be on the wellness cruise. So if
that's right.
get in touch with Diane Mendoza with the Dream Vacations,
we
will show you how you can vacation and exercise and continue with your exercise routine while you're on a ship.
Perfect. Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday, and I know you mentioned that you were going to maybe be on there, so that'll be so fun.
Yes,
that's going to be in 2020. I think.
No, September 17th.
Oh, September
2019.
Oh, so that's not too far away.
Going to Alaska.
To Alaska. That's right. Okay, well that'll be awesome. Well, I'm very glad that you can make it out here. Thank you so much. All right, and if you want more information about Susan Tuttle Fitness, or even if you wanted to know more about the cruise that they have in September, you can go to susantuttlefitness.com, or you can get in touch with Diane Mendoza for the cruise. We'll be right back after this.
We good? Hi, I'm Susan Tuttle. I want to send out a huge thank you for those of you watching my morning exercise program. I'm convinced that the stretching that we do and the strength building is the reason I perform so well when I'm out playing on the pickleball courts. If you can't join our morning exercise program, just go to my website, purchase the DVD at susantuttlefitness.com. Stay active.